I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may find yourself living in a shotgun shack, and you may find yourself in another part of the world, and you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile, and you may find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife, and you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here? Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. And you may ask yourself, how do I work this? And you may ask yourself, where is that large automobile? And you may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful house. And you may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful wife. Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. Same as it ever was. 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 Water dissolving and water removing. There is water at the bottom of the ocean. Under the water, carry the water. Remove the water at the bottom of the ocean. Water dissolving and water removing. Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again, into the silent water, under the rocks and stones. There is water underground. Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again. After the body's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. You may ask yourself, what is that beautiful house? You may ask yourself, where does that highway go to? And you may ask yourself, am I right? Am I wrong? And you may say to yourself, my God, what have I done? Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again, into the silent water, under the rocks and stones. There is water underground. Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Look where my hand was. Time isn't holding up. Time isn't after us. Same as it ever was. 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 Here a twister comes. Here comes the twister. Same as it ever was. 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 Once in a lifetime.
Hey, I got an ace up my sleeve. Today's June 6th, or sorry, this is June 3rd, 2016. Ace is gonna play the hands he's got up his sleeves. So I plan on publishing this on YouTube with a video like montage of what I'm doing. So we'll start the day off like we normally do. Real clear politics. Florida Florida, Trump versus Clinton, Mason-Dixon poll. Clinton's at 45. Trump's at 42, giving Clinton 3 points. Also at the Florida Trump, Clinton versus Johnson, Mason-Dixon poll. Clinton's at 45, Trump's at 42, and Johnson's at 6. Clinton's up by 3 points spread. California Senate open primary field poll. Harris 30, Sanchez 14, Del Barco 4, Yunus 3, and Saddam 3. Harris 16. All right. Next on the project, many of you know that Hillary Clinton has been caught with special shit on, like, classified stuff on her cell phone. So, and many people are going, Hillary to prison, Hillary to prison, Hillary to prison. Like, but let's take another look. What if you had a Secret Service name? That's pretty high college, like, you know, like high up there. That's like, you know, like top secret is your business kind of gimmick shit, right? So, hopefully you read Public Law 114-257, which was initiated into law on January 10th, 2013. Public Law 112, the 112th Congress of 257, to amend the Title 18 United States Code to eliminate certain limitations on lengths of Secret Service protection for presidents and their children and former presidents. Remember, it says for the children and former presidents. Being enacted in the Senate House of Representatives, United States of America, Congress assembled, in Section 1, short title, this act may be called the Former President Protection Act of 2012. Eliminating certain limitations on the length of Secret Service protection for the former president and the children and former president. Former president, Section 3056A3 of Title 18 United States Code is amended by striking unless the former president did not and all the following through warrant and such protection. Children of former presidents off 3056A4 of the United States Code amend striking for a period that all follows through and comes first. This was approved on January 10th, 2013. So, make what you will of it. Like, I mean, like, she will get a good burial. That's what I'm saying. Like, why, you know, like, look at the Nancy Reagan. She just died. They tell you about her Secret Service name on the internet or on C-SPAN. Next, moving on to Trump, the billionaire. Trump, the popular vote, because celebrity billionaire, he is not stopped to re-encompass his head. Wait till Donald Trump becomes president, so it can recompense his head. You know, like then we have Bernie, the most practical to deal with Congress for president. Also, I had thought about putting a military, like, the military vote. I'm surprised there's no candidate running with military service behind him. I think they're going to stick somebody in there in the last 2 months, like, if, like, all the other polls drop, for military service. Like, it's rare you see an election go without a military service member. All right, the role, and in my, I'm going to read you, like, I've been reading the book with the Bible, and I've been reading my initial entry training handbook. Let me read you what the role of the chaplain is out of the initial entry training handbook. Each battalion in the Army has its own chaplain, normally CPT. A chaplain has his assistants to his own unit ministry team. The chaplain is responsible for providing spiritual support to every soldier in the unit. Although the chaplain are part of a particular denomination, their mission is the essential primary spiritual needs to achieve soldier are met. The chaplain holds a weekly service with a garrison and in the field, and are involved in individual counseling, and are two members of military and one of the two members of the military who retain the privilege of confidentiality, the other being Army lawyers. The chaplain also plays a key role in helping promoting the programs such as suicide prevention. In the initial entry training environment, chaplains are of particular value in helping soldiers succeed under the difficulty, stress conditions. They assist commander teaching, displaying, installing Army values, and maintaining high morale and within the unit. The TRADOC pamphlet for the chaplain is 604-17. Each of the following levels of the Army organization has its own chaplain. Chaplain grades at brigade level, the major to lieutenant colonel. The divisional lieutenant colonel and installation of the colonel, the chief chaplains of the major general. The chief chaplain is a major general. Chaplains are available to provide over spiritual counseling to all soldiers and have many resources in assisting the counsel and or support, for example, pamphlets, prayers, card books, and any other religious material. The reason I brought this up, the role of the chaplain, is because of H.R. 418, the 114th Congress to amend the Title 10 of the U.S. Standard Code to ensure the military chaplain is prerogative to close the prayer outside religious services according to the dictates the chaplain's own conscience. In the House of Representatives, January 6, 2015, Mr. Jones introduced the following bill, which referred to the committee on the Armed Forces to amend Title 10 U.S. Standard Code to ensure that the military chaplain has a prerogative to close prayer outside religious service according to the dictates the chaplain's own conscience. So to amend this bill, the United States can ensures that the military chaplain prerogative to close a prayer outside of religious services, according to that dictates chaplain's own conscience. Being the active in the House of Representatives of the United States of America and assembled. Section 1, protection of religious freedom and military chaplains to close a prayer outside of religious service according to dictates the chaplain's conscience. A. The United States Army, Section 3547 of the 10 United States Code is amended to adding the end of the following new section. If called upon lead prayer outside of the religious service, a chaplain has the prerogative to close the prayer according to the dictates of the chaplain's own conscience. B. United Military Academy, Section 4337, such amendment by inserting that before there, A before there, and is adding the ending of the following new subsection. If called upon a lead a prayer outside of religious service, the chaplain shall have the prerogative to close the prayer according to the dictates of the chaplain's conscience. The United States Navy and Marine Corps, Section 6031, Section title amended, adding the ending of the following subsection. If called upon lead prayer outside of religious service, the chaplain shall have the prerogative to close the prayer according to the dictates of the chaplain's own conscience. United States Air Force, Section 8547. Each such title amended, adding the following new subsection. If called upon a lead prayer outside of the religious service, the chaplain shall have the prerogative to prayer to close the prayer according to the dictates of the chaplain's own conscience. United States Force Army 9337 section title is amended, inserting A before there and by ending the title for the new subsection. If and called for the prayer outside religious service, the chaplain has the prerogative to close the prayer according to the dictates of the chaplain's conscience. That's H.R. 448 of the 114th Congress. And I'm reading the Bible myself, and I figured I'm going to give it a new reading. I'm going to start a journal. I'm going to mix my military initial entry training handbook, universal language, with the Bible to come up with my statements with to build the Army values with the ability to help other people through Samaritan ways. Adam's Journal, this was, I started this September. I haven't gotten on it. My dad died. I want to start a new read on the New Testament, Father in the heavens above me. But that goes your brother. And I've just read the book of the Galatians in September 28th, 2015. I took a New Testament adoption to those of the Sons of Liberty, to the Marine Corps Universal Book Against Law, to founding the country at Arlington of the Joshua Branch, to those around the world across the seven seas and shores of Tripoli, to adopt the faith of the halls of Montezuma and the stewardship of Good Samaritans, standing against the law of carry out and carry out the heart of the Red Cross. It is thought of the Founding Fathers I will take a new faith and adoption of my new universal book of law against war, for it is my promise to my children, where in bondage and elements of the world, and mine and those that have not been born yet, to fight against the book of law war. Book of war. Now we're going to move on to a Department of Education call. We are going to ask them about their grants that they had posted on their website. Let me move on. Skype.
Good morning, MDS.
Hi, am I reaching the Department of Education of the United States of America?
No, you have not. This is MDS Fulfillment.
Is this number 1-800-877-8339? Oh, I'm sorry, I did dial the wrong number. Sorry, my bad.
Okay, no problem.
I also am trying out Skype recorder do this, but it's having trouble closing the so I can make my phone calls. Try this again. Computer's got low bandwidth going on right. I think I'm just gonna close the window and use the tape from the Mixler itself. I'll use the Mixler tape instead of taking different tapes. Hold on, bear with me. We're calling the Department of Education, and we're gonna ask them about their open grant. Okay. My Skype has stopped working. I have to reload my Skype. Please bear with me. Let me reboot that shit. Now we're updating Skype. I also plan on calling the American Council of Education, ACE Credit, Military Evaluation Program, Office of General Counsel, and then we'll be making a call to the American Shortline Railroad Association, CSX, and the State University System of Florida. So let me go back and
You have reached the Federal Relay text phone line. Federal Relay connects people with hearing or speech loss using a text phone. If you can hear these messages, please hang up.
1-800-USA-LEARN. What the hell is that?
calling the U.S. Department of Education's Information Resource Center.
Para español, marque el número 1.
For answers to your questions 24 hours a day, please visit answers.ed.gov. To speak to a federal student aid specialist concerning the Pell Grant, loan disbursements, defaulted student loans, loan forgiveness, direct loans, or issues with the school's financial aid office, press 1. To order publications, press 2. To speak to an Information Resource Center specialist concerning nationally focused departmental initiatives, federal education law and policy, and other education-related matters, press 3. To repeat this menu, press 9.
The U.S. Department of Education would like to hear from our customers about the service we provide through 1-800-USA-LEARN. We will be randomly selecting customers to participate in a short survey. You may receive a call during the next couple of days asking about your experience today.
We're calling the U.S. Department of Education. How may I help you?
Hi, my name's Adam. I have a couple simple questions today.
Okay.
All right. First of all, how are your grants program oriented? You got enough grants through the Department of Labor? Do you guys do that?
We manage our own grants. We have over 200 grants.
Okay. Okay. And what are they on? Are they on the Department of Education, United States of America page?
You can access information on grants if you go to our website, ed.gov.
Okay. Say I wrote an American Apprenticeship Initiative grant and I missed the funding opportunity announcement date, or the eligibility date. Like I was past eligibility, it's ineligible now, and they have not announced it again. Do you have grants for adult education, maybe apprenticeship programs?
We do. Those are administered at the adult education or state adult education level. What state are you calling from?
Florida.
Okay. I can provide you with their number, and they'll let you know what grants they manage.
Yeah, I've talked to Florida Department of Education, the adult apprenticeship program grant person named Ken Olson. And I've talked to the Department of Labor. What have you have anything based on like maybe locomotive transportation degree? I've been working real hard. I'm putting a curriculum down. Like I was thinking for a 2-year degree for locomotive maintenance and engineering and stuff like that. Like are you familiar with the Blue Book? The Blue Book of Florida Financial Aid? Or the Red Book Expenses, or the Green Book, State Required Educational Facilities?
I'm not, but I can connect you to our Office of Career, Technical, and Adult Education. They probably are familiar with those books.
All right.
Okay. One moment, please.
Hello?
Sorry, audio voicemail is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hi, my name's Adam. I was looking to put in a career adult educational curriculum up to speed. Like, for locomotive engineering, there's not like an accredited post-secondary or school that does actually train locomotive track engineering kind of gimmicks. What I had done is I had created a website. If you want to take a pen, write this down. It's at clients.tbooapps.com/proof/grant/grant.html, and you can get a reach me at Nugent Rosenberger Adam NUGENT ROSENBERGER 80am@hotmail.com. My phone number is 813-327-9164. I would like to know, how can you say I wrote like a OneNote curriculum for like 180 days of railroad trafficking. Thank you. Or what does it take for have a careers a web page sort of with technical teachers that can give or websites giving certificates, and what kind of educational certificate or program has to be done there? Thank you. Okay, now back to we call up ACE credit, help gain academic credit with a formal examination taken outside traditional degree programs. All right, we will be reaching the ACE credit, helps adult gain access.
Thank you for calling the Resource Center for the American Council on Education. The Resource Center can be reached by email at credit@acenet.edu. Please hold for the next available agent. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance. All agents are currently assisting other callers. To request a call back without losing your place in queue, press 1. If you would like to leave a message, press 2, or remain on the line for the next available agent.
All right, we might press 2 on this one. I'm going to give it a minute.
Assisting other callers. To request a call back without losing your place in queue, press 1. If you would like to leave a message, press 2, or remain on the line for the next available agent.
I did not recognize that as a valid entry.
Hello. You reached the American Council on Education College Credit Recommendation Service, or CREDIT. Our office is currently closed. We apologize for any inconvenience. If you'd like to leave a message, we'll return your call as soon as we can. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Adam Nugent Rosenberger. I'm asking about the ACE Council Education accredited system. I was wondering, how can I use the courses, like he says, outside traditional degrees, say get TRADOC programs for civilians doing defense enrollment and eligibility reserve system, or common civilians on a pretty high DA job or something like that, using get TRADOC programs as the outside instead of free college like all the presidents are saying they can do. We should simplify that. Start out with all adults can use the Get TRADOC course program manual catalog and do what they have to do out of that, and use ACE Council of Education for the transcripts and online, and maybe like a mail distribution system or something like that, Also, I have created a OneNote. I've created a curriculum for Department of Labor Office of an Apprenticeship Program, hybrid for an apprenticeship program, and I want to know like if the Blue Book says if you get 500 hour, Blue Book is a financial aid book, and I have like 500 study hours logged just on reading. So the reading, like it says, then at that point I could make it a 2-year degree program. That was in the Blue Book, Financial Federal Student Aid. Also, to help gain adult access to the education, I believe that it would be try sifting programs and busing from naval school busing with local school buses. And also, I'd like to talk that say my name's Nugent. That the Army should give civilian contractors unions also to employ with Civil Human Resource Agency, say also Contracting Manpower Agency of the Army and the Navy, both giving civilian jobs, listing for the apprenticeship programs done throughout the United States. Thank you and have a good day. My name's Adam Nugent Rosenberger. You call me back at 813-327-9164. Moving on to military evaluation program to provide guidance for service members, military education centers, colleges, university, interpreting military transcripts and documents. You know, I'm getting the same signal that like Get TRADOC is only for military people, but like it's the best way to go. I think for free college in the United States. Let's see what we get. American Council of Education.
American Council on Education, I'm Dirk Call.
Hi, is this the military evaluation program of the Acecastledotshow?
I'll put you to that department. One moment, please. Resource Center for the American Council on Education. The Resource Center can be reached by email at credit@acenet.edu. Please hold for the next available agent. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance. All agents are currently assisting other callers. To request a call back without losing your place in queue, press 1. If you would like to leave a message, press 2, or remain on the line for the next available agent.
We'll remain on the line for about a minute, and then I'm going to switch it. I got time today.
Assisting other callers. To request a call back.
Alright, down that call. One more program. Office of General Counsel, legal guiding arising activities of ACE. One more ACE Council call and our ACE American Council of Education call, and then we'll move right on. Basically, my show is based on building an apprenticeship program for railroads, so stay with me.
American Council on Education, this is Phil speaking. Can I help you?
Hi. I have a couple questions.
Okay.
What kind of legal advice can you give me for starting a American Apprenticeship Charter school over the internet? And like say teacher certification and giving making transcripts with like official diplomas or certifications?
We don't give any legal advice. We're not a law firm. We're a membership association.
Well, I was reading on the the American Council thing. It says Office of General addresses legal issues arising out of activities of ACE, including all the departments of legal matters representing ACE and legal actions. The author of the government.
That means we're our association.
All right, so you don't know how.
We're not a law firm.
All right, so you're not a law firm, but have you heard of Get Tradoc?
No.
No, the Army Correspondence Program. If you were to start, like, say I have a major, or you go to the 2-year school, you're a bachelor degree in locomotives. Like, if I have like a curriculum put out for that, how would I get my curriculum to be certified so you guys could write a transcript for it?
We have a separate department. It's the credit department.
Yeah, I called them. They were a little busy.
I don't know anything about that personally. That's not in our department.
As far have you heard of WOW program through the president?
No.
No. Are you familiar with any grants or anything for apprenticeship programs on the ACE American Council for Education site?
No.
All right.
It's not areas that I work with. Sorry.
And like, say, how's ACE work? Transcripts. Say, like, I'm a Office 365 business site, and how do I get you guys to perform the transcripts for it? Do you guys perform transcript services?
Yes, but again, I'm not in that department. That's the credit department. So.
All right. I told them I'll call them back tomorrow. How about that? They didn't answer today.
Well, tomorrow's Saturday, so.
All right, then next week. All right.
Monday or today.
What's the difference between legal issues? Is there military schooling, and then I looked at the military department and evaluation program, and the credited department, and I'm looking for with the military department, with the credited department, using Get Tradoc AI Army Institute Professional Development courses for civilians. I'm not sure if you look the enrollment sheet for that, the Army Correspondence, but it starts as low as JROTC. Also, I think the president, are you familiar with SC333 disc?
No, I'm not.
Or Army Knowledge Online, Army Knowledge,
or our military.
No Army Knowledge Online.
That
Okay.
I've heard of, but I don't know anything.
Okay, all right. I think you're in Washington, right?
That's right.
You ever talk to the president?
No.
You ever seen him?
Yes.
You know how to do referrals to him?
No.
Okay, all right. But you tell that president that we need, instead of going free college route and screwing with the blue book with the financial aid, and we could start out by sifting. Sift is a thrift program that schools sell their desks and stuff to charter schools or whatever, and educational apprenticeship programs, more OA listings, and participation employers. And more Office of an Apprenticeship Program for the Department of Labor, more listings. Get the desk from get the SIF program, get the state required educational facility, renting public schools to unions or Teamsters of the OA list, and then using their bus route for use naval bus system, using buses from there for transportation, school buses for transportation. And also, I think some of these OA listed Department of Labor jobs that are apprenticeship programs should have the right to, when they become journeymen, to access the Contracting Manpower Resource Agency of the Army and in the Navy, and civilian human resource agencies. Are you familiar with AI JI testing?
No, as I told you multiple times, I actually have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, a lot of people do. I spent a lot of time. Spent a lot of time writing this grant with for a railroad museum to propose an apprenticeship program. Have you heard of the American Apprenticeship Initiative grant?
No.
No. All right. I'll talk to you later. I'll call credit up and military department up next week.
Okay, sounds good.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Okay, that handles the American Council of Education. Moving on to Short Line, American Short Line Railroad. It's Jenny M. Barkeek, Assistant Vice President, Education Marketing. We got 40 minutes. I got 3 calls. We're gonna pick our best. We'll try these 3 calls. I got 20 minutes. 3 calls. They go pretty quick. If not, I'll end them up with emails.
You've reached the desk of Jenny Burke with the American Short Line and Regional Railroad Association. I am in the office today, but I'm either on the other line or away from my desk. If you leave a message, I'll give you a call back just as soon as I can, or you can reach me by email at jbourque@aslrra.org. Thanks, and have a great day.
Hi, Jenny. My name's Adam Nugent Rosenberger. I'm working on fulfilling a CFR 49 title, CFR 41 title 4243 conductor certification program. I was reading through an operational practice inspector handbook for an this says that the ASLRR has a Class 3 standard program for qualification and certification of locomotive. I'd be interested if I could get a material about that, telling about the program and the qualification and certification, kind of like a catalog maybe, or any materials you could send me. My name's Adam. You can Nugent Rosenberger. That's 88. Sorry, I'll spell my email now. Nugent Rosenberger, Adam, NUGENT ROSENBERGER @ADAM @hotmail.com. A catalog or a description of what your standard program is for the Class 3 ASLRRA qualification certification standards. I was trying to put an apprenticeship program together down here with the Florida Department of Education for Division 216 of Florida Brotherhood of Locomotive Engineering Trainmen. I proposed a an apprenticeship program for a historical museum to teach class 1, 2, and 3 railroads. Thank you. Bye. All right. Moving right along to we're going to go to grants. This one would probably be much better. We're calling Elizabeth S. Patty, the Director of Contractor Grants Management and Employee Services.
This mailbox is currently full and cannot receive new messages. To leave a message, please enter a mailbox number. For the directory, press pound. To reach an operator...
All right, I'm going to have to talk about it later. I'm going to send her an email at epetty@aslrra.org about grants and contracts and employee services. Moving on to education and business services. Sabrina Weiss, I guess. Wrong number. I got the wrong number.
Good afternoon. This is Sabrina.
Hi, Sabrina. You're with the American Short Line Regional Railroad, right?
Yes.
I was reading an operational practice inspector manual from the FRA. Traditionally, I'm from Tampa, right? With CSX company. I've been talking with the Brotherhood of Locomotive Engineering and Trainmen about a certification for the for locomotive. And in this FRA book, it says that the SLRA has a Class 3 standard program for qualification and certification of locomotive. I was wondering if I could get some materials about your program of qualification and certification of locomotive and how it works.
Okay. I think you left a message for me earlier this week, and I was waiting to hear back from a colleague who manages most of this. J.R. Gellner is our safety and operations guy who oversees a lot of these educational materials related to operating practices.
And what's his? You got his email?
I can give you his email. I can forward you to his extension, or I can take down your information and have him give you a call.
Can you send me an email if you got anything like over the internet, like a PDF maybe of what your program, or like a catalog, like enrollment catalog or whatever, certification shows the curriculum, what the hours and everything.
Right. Well, again, that's something that JR is going to be the expert on, and we have a number of training templates that are available to association members, so he'd be able to give you the details on all of that and provide you with what's needed. So do you want me to give you his email address and you can email him and tell him what you're looking for? Do you want his phone number? What would be your preference?
Email and phone number. His
Okay.
name and his name.
Sure. It's JR.
JR. Is that
Gellner,
dot?
G-E-L.
Is that?
No, just JR Gellner, and it's G-E-L-N-A-R.
G-E-L-N-A-R.
At ASLRRA.org.
ASLRRA.org. And his phone number and extension?
Sure. His direct line is 202-585-3436.
Okay, I got 202-585-3436.
Mm-hmm.
And what does he have again? He's got stuff for the program.
He's our Vice President of Safety and Compliance, and he deals with our all of our regulatory training templates. So he'll know specifically what it is that you're looking for and you know what you need, and he can help you out. Answer any of those questions. I'm not the expert on a lot of the training templates, which is why you should just talk with him directly about what it is that you're looking for and where you heard about it.
I've created a site. Would you mind taking a look at it? Nah, look at stuff on the internet at work.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you said.
I've been working on creating an apprenticeship program, which is Florida Administrative Code 6813 for CSX. I was about to tell CSX about their training method. Personally, if you read the CFR Part 243 conductor certification in Division 216, we don't have a regional conductor certification, but I've seen that in the operational practice of the FRA that you have a Class 3 standard program qualifications. What about Class 1 and 2? Do you have the training templates for them?
I don't believe so, but again, JR is going to be the expert on all of that.
Are there going to be
help develop the templates?
All right. What about on-the-job training?
JR is going to be the expert on all of that because he helped develop the templates.
All right, then I got his number and I wrote it down in the notepad. Thank you very much, Sabrina. Have a good day.
Okay. You too. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.
And we got 2 more calls. Working on it. Hopefully I meet the grade instead of using. I thought I had an ace up my sleeve. I guess not. Every little bit helps. Skype calls.
Thank you for calling TelCSX. You can select from any one of the following 3 options at any time during this call. Press 1 if you're reporting an emergency, such as a vehicle on the tracks, a medical emergency, a release of hazardous materials, suspicious or criminal activity, a currently blocked crossing, or a crossing signal problem. Press 2 if you're a member of the media. Press 3 for all other issues. Thank you for calling TelCSX. No one is available at this time to take your call. Please leave a message with your first name, last name, street address, zip code, phone number, and a brief description of your concern.
Record your message after the tone. When you've finished, you can hang up or press 1 for more options.
All right. Hi, my name's Adam Nugent Rosenberger. My email is nugentrosenbergeradam@hotmail. That's NUGENTROSENBERGERADAM @hotmail. And my phone number is 813-327-9164. I live at 3105 Beaver Creek, Zephyr Hills, Florida. I was concerned. I wanted to talk to training. I'm in the training administrator and the employee administration. And kind of labor issues. I would like to propose. I wrote a grant for the funding appropriate funding announcement of the American Apprenticeship Grant, but it was a primary application for the if you're familiar with the Florida Gulf Coast Railroad Museum, and it was late on the eligibility date. But I would like to give you this webpage, clients, clients.tboapa clients.tboapps.com/proofs/grant HTML. I had one in the F.2 movie application proposing a school for locomotives, knowing that the CSX and the Division 216, I've been talking with Ed McPhail, about an apprenticeship program filled out with the Florida Department of Education. I would like to know what kind of certification, training, qualification programs or templates you have for learning, and what kind of training you give for today, and how about your schooling. I also check out my webpage. If you can call me back or email me your number for training, I'll send you some stuff. My webpage, I'd like it to be looked at. It's good stuff. Have a good day. Alright, we got one more call left to do. And this is the Florida Board of Governors State University System. Tallahassee.
Good afternoon, State University System of Florida. How may I help you?
All right, hi. I'm proposing a new bachelorate degree in locomotives and railroads.
Okay.
What would it take to get have that go across? Because I'm currently looked at all the accredited database of U.S. post-secondary schools and stuff, And there's no accreditation for locomotives or railroad schools.
Okay.
What would I have? What would be the first thing I'd have to do?
Are you looking at state universities? Are you looking at colleges?
Post-secondary database of the United States.
Okay. Where would you start? Hold on one second, please.
Would I have to design the
Criser. That's C-R-I-S-E-R. Thank you again for holding, and someone will be with you.
Sir, hold on. I'm trying to get you some help. Hold on. Hello?
Hi.
Okay, hold on, please.
Thank you for calling the State University System of Florida. Florida's 12 public universities provide a good return on investment. Our goal is excellence, to be the best in the country. The State University System of Florida serves more than 335,000 students, and we are striving for new levels of efficiency and improvement. Our students will become the leaders of tomorrow. They are developing the talent to compete in today's global economy and help communities meet the challenges we face in healthcare, technology, transportation, and limited resources.
We're coming up upon the 5-minute mark. I got 4 minutes. It might come off, but we'll be going off the air in 4 minutes.
Sir?
Yeah.
I've been told that University of North Florida already offers that program. They have a program in conjunction with CSX Railroad, and you would need to contact their continuing education office if you would like to get more information on the program. But it is offered at the University of North Florida.
Is it a 2-year degree?
I don't know. That would be something they would be able to tell you.
You got a phone number?
I don't. You could probably Google it and look for their continuing education office.
All right, I'll check them out.
Okay, University of North Florida.
All right.
All right?
Thank you. I was not aware of that.
All right.
Have a good day. All right, that concludes. That's my lucky ace up my sleeve. I have to go to University of North Florida. And teach locomotives to me. I guess that's what we'll do. I'm thinking about sending a MailChimp letter, and it's Office 365 for my newsletter, news feeds. Also for parental permission for my site, for railroads. As soon as I get the MailChimp thing going on, I'll email you guys back, whatever. Thanks for joining Ace. His lucky ace up his sleeve is he's got to go to the University of North Florida. And that concludes today's show. Acecastledot. Pull the good one. All right.